My name is Ursula Bryant, and I teach 8th, 5th, and 6th grade. After going into teaching, I found out that this was what I was supposed to do. Look at my kids and I say, these are my babies, and I treat them like they are my kids. I too was one of those kids. I didn't get to where I'm at by someone, oh baby, oh no, and what are you thinking? Before conscious discipline, I was not thinking like that, and I always thought that it was kind of babyish, but when I started implementing it in my own life and recognizing the things that I was going through and actually applying it to myself, I seen where it was having benefits. I think I started out trying to wishing well, because not only do I have kids that come and go, and we don't know for whatever reason why they're not there in their seat that particular day, but we want them to know that we're thinking about them. So I have to tell you about my story about one of my little students. He goes from one town to the next, to the next, to the next. Then he wound up back at Keller in January. So I'm like, oh, so did you bring your school supplies? And so he reached in his backpack and he had all of these wishing well cards that has traveled with him. He said, this is what I brought back. All of my cards. I just wanted to cry. I'm like, really? So I make sure that every student gets a card. I started with that. So each year I have put something else in place. Now the kids are taking responsibility for what they need to do in the classroom. I have a young girl in my classroom. 2 days in this month, she has come crying. She was walking like this. She was trying to get past me, and she had her head down with her hair in front of her face so I couldn't see her. And I'm like, wait a minute, come here. What is wrong? And then she was like, eyes all wet and stuff. What is going on? My stepfather and my mom is breaking up. And she said, my mom told me it's all my fault.
My mom took her anger out on me when her and my stepdad were getting into fights, and she took her anger at me, and she really said some really hurtful things, which kind of ruined my day this morning, at the end of the day.
It is not your fault. That's grown-up stuff. It don't have nothing to do with you. She told me, Miss Bryant, I need to go to the safe place. And I said, okay, you can go to the safe place. Although you go to the safe place, you still have your work that you need to do. She needs to go home and use her voice to tell her mom how she's feeling.
She actually listened.
So what about this time? What happened Monday?
When I had to talk with her again, she just sat down and let me speak and not interrupt me like the other time, which is lovely.
Yeah. So she realized that whatever problems she have is not your problem, right? That's grown-up problem. Remember we was talking about the rule of 3 and the parts of the brain? What part of the brain your mom is really at right now? She's in the emotional state, because that's a big jump, going from having a 2-parent hole to a 1-parent hole and having to have to be the main provider. With conscious discipline, they are able to take responsibility for that, and they're able to look at someone else, use their big voice, and even with me, you know, I'm using it in my everyday life, you know, everyday life, because it could be a time back in the day where I would just snap like that, and I'm able to stop, take a deep breath, and really look at that person and wonder what is actually going on in that person's life, and just wish that person well without me even opening my mouth. Trust me, I do use it at home.
Wow, 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 wow.